I got an MRI. But it didn't last. It held for about 6 weeks, and I thought, okay, there's some kind of thing about magnetic therapy that might help my knee. And so I got the mat. First, I leased it for a month, and I didn't know the protocols. I didn't know how to use it. I was just doing the whole body mat, and I didn't see a difference after a few days. And Diane checked in with me, and I said, nothing's changed. I feel better, but my knee pain's still bad. And she said, oh, you have to use the pillow pad and try to use it as long as you can. You know, so I was using it 30 minutes or an hour, as much time as I had, and since I wasn't able to do the stuff I normally do, I had extra time. So after about 2.5 weeks, I noticed that my pain was about, I'd say 85 to 90% better. I could start going and doing exercise. I'd still have a little bit of flare-up after I exercise because I think there was still some residual inflammation. So I definitely needed to use the mat after, you know, aggravating it a little bit. I mean, now that's way behind me. It's as if I never injured that. And to celebrate that fact, I decided to take up tennis after this injury, which I'd never played, because when I was injured, I thought I would fantasize about all the things I was going to do when I didn't have knee pain, and that was at the top of the list. So, which some people would think that's not very smart because you're likely to re-injure it, but there's lots of studies showing that if you use the mat for post-exertional recovery, it cuts your recovery time down by about half by calming down inflammation, improving the ability of tendons and ligaments and bone to get nutrients in and out of cells quicker, and I definitely found that to be true. And several people that I played tennis with started coming over and using the mat too. So I really feel like that's an important use for the mat, is anybody who's doing weights or trying to build up muscle mass or just get stronger, it helps immensely with recovery. The other use that I've found that's incredibly helpful is pre and post surgery. In my practice, I try to use it for anyone having a procedure and then get them on the mat as soon as I can afterwards. So what it does beforehand is it improves your body's ability to just move energy so that you don't go into the surgery as depleted. I had a person recently